In today's gospel, Jesus has to have a servant. Imagine that we have a servant, and he says, imagine that your servant is just coming in from the field. Would you say that, would you say come and have a meal with me now, or prepare my meal and eat when I'm finished? Now, back in that time, you prepared your master's meal and ate when he was finished. So the answer back then was obvious. The servant didn't eat with the master. He did what was required of him. And that's what Jesus is saying. We are all servants of God. That's what today's gospel is all about. We are all servants. Not only are we all servants, we are all humble servants. In other words, we are to do our Christian duty with a smile on our face. It makes me think of Blessed Teresa of Calcutta. She left her convent and everything and went into the poor streets of India. And she put herself at the service of those people, giving shots, teaching. There was one man in particular who used to, the sisters would go and clean his wounds, and every day he would curse them out and yell at them. But the sisters kept going back because they knew they were the servants of the Lord. They weren't doing this just for him, but also for the Lord. Well, eventually, on his deathbed, this man decided to convert to Catholicism. And as one of the sisters was taking care of him, he said to her, you know, there was this one sister that I was really, really horrible to. And I treated her really disrespectfully, cursed her out and everything. I'd just like to ask for her forgiveness. She looked right at him and said, I forgive you. A really powerful witness of what happens when we are the servants of God. In today's first reading, it Paul goes on talking about sound doctrine, and this reflects more about the family and how families, husbands and wives, are to complement one another. Husbands and wives are to be at the service of God and of one another. That no. So today, let us serve God in whatever way possible. And like I like to keep emphasizing throughout these little reflections, it's not just in church that we serve God. Your faith is not something separate from the rest of the week. It's not just go to church and pray and then do whatever you want the rest of the week. Your faith is a 24/7, 365 day a year task. It must be lived out. You have to serve the Lord 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a doctor, a teacher, a chess player, I like to have the motto, everything I do it for the Lord. We should all live by it. Now that doesn't mean I don't fall short sometimes, but that's why we have confession. Because when I do fall into sin, when I do the wrong thing, when I do mess up, I know I can go to confession. And I know the Lord will forgive me. So let us, in whatever profession, in whatever setting we're in, let us serve the Lord today and every day. Amen.